This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. It's a bunch formation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in, and they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen, and this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. We're tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, come with passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offense starts with excellent field position. On the move now. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play, it's incomplete.
Defender sitting back in zone, eyes on the football, bats that ball down, headed for the in-breaking receiver. That's just really good discipline by that secondary.
Inside the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Has the first down and more. Puts into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now they're running on the toss. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They call the draw play here. First down and more. He's still running. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Here's the toss play. Leonard heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now second and 14. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. At midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense produces 6 points. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. It brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off.
And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And the running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ready to start this drive. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back, and the completion made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. He pulls in the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Refuses to go down. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he makes it now from 55 yards out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, just textbook blocking on this kickoff return. The return man simply makes the adjustment, finds a gap, and he is gone. What a way to start a second half and get the crowd into the game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Acker. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Nice grab. It's Acker. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's bringing it back. Across midfield. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A big defensive score.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Breaks loose at the 45. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and the loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to bring this 4-down territory down multiple scores. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. It's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be?
Back with the carry. Picks up 4. Offense facing 4th down.
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return now from midfield. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. The back's got it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Wants to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Texas, 20.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 27.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Here comes a handoff. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense takes the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call.
It's a fumble! And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these four verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quick completion to the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's caught. It's Acker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds the running back in the flat. Continues the offense pushing the ball down the field. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Acker. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be taken down there, but there was a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Hand off to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. Heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Gadsden. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Boom. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the handoff again. As the first down is still going. Now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Play action fake, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. QB keeper all the way. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock. and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.